A lot of people don't know this about me, and so I had to say it. I love watching funny videos, especially the ones from Nigeria. Because of this, I decided to surf on the internet and look for funny videos pertaining to medicine. So I react to them to see how true they are or how false they are. Well, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for returning. And then if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe. Don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload new videos, so you'll be the first to watch. And also, please do well to like this video, because the more you like the video, the more YouTube suggests it to a lot of people. You know what? Subscribing to this channel doesn't take much of your time, except some few seconds. So please do well to subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's start reacting to the videos.
Ah, God.
You know what they say, we are just using science and tools to actually heal people, but God is the master healer, so he needed to mention God, yeah, and he did.
Wrap it up, just wrap it up.
There comes our doctor. Well, today the doctor is not in his lab coat. I think it's from the theater. And then how do you dress to the theater? I mean, the way he say wrap it up, I think, yeah, he's done with the surgery. At least he has a stethoscope.
Please, I'll see. How's my wife? Doctor,
No, I think it's an observation exam suite. Yeah, so it's not actually at the theater.
How's my wife?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
You must be
Mr. A.B. Abayomi, my wife. Okay. The husband.
And you are?
This is my sister.
Okay, so you guys brought her in really late.
There's an important thing you guys need to know here before we continue it. You see, when dollars came out, the people were agitated, and so he needed to calm them down. So when they were asking for the information, he didn't just give the information straightforward. He first of all greeted them just to calm them down. And then you should know that there's one important thing about doctor-patient confidentiality. You don't just give information to strangers about your patient. So he needed to know who they are. So you see, he asked who they are, and he said, he is the husband. And then he even went ahead to ask the second person, just to be sure that he's not telling anybody the information about his patient. And so yeah, you saw it for yourself, and he said his sister. So finally he has to give the information, and he said you guys brought her in late. And I know when this sentence comes out of doctors, patients starts thinking of the bad thing. There are two things involved. It's either the patient is alive or the patient is dead. But the patient being alive might be the case of the patient to have some disability afterwards, or the patient might be in the hospital for long or something of that sort. But it's not always the case that the patient is dead. So you need to calm down when you hear you guys brought her or him in late.
Yeah, and we tried our possible best.
Yeah, we tried our possible best. It's not the end of life. Does not mean that the person is dead. They tried, but at the end of the day, the person will be living with some disabilities. He thought the person is dead.
And she's doing fine now. She's doing very okay now.
Yeah, she's doing very fine and very okay. I doubt dollars can just move from one point to another. He can switch poles. So let's see what he has again after us.
Yeah, in the hands of the Lord. That's why he sent her back to life.
Now, Dollars is making fun.
Yeah, are you mad?
Great, he's just making fun now, because they would even slap him.
Before she now kick the bucket.
When you say someone kick the bucket, it's an idiomatic expression, meaning the person is dead, okay? So in this case, I don't know if he meant it or he just, let's see what.
The bucket will be beside her bed now.
This one is pigeon, Nigerian pigeon. It actually means the bucket that's beside her bed. That was what she kicked, and that's how they knew she was alive. So yeah. So she's alive.
Why she kick now because she did alive? Now it's in the, but now she's in coma.
Come with the sister.
Now, when someone is in coma, it doesn't mean the person is dead. Okay, they have hope that the person will be alive. Just that the person would need some machines for breathing, and then the person's organs might be viable for people to come for and then use it on their body.
Still alive or she's dead? Which one?
Short. Now the patient want to know. They want to know the information. Is the patient alive or dead? They want to know. The people want to know. Dollars.
Myself, I don't lie, I don't know. I don't try. Or I don't check and check. I don't know if this in the work self. But if you check and sure.
He always falls a victim. You know what he gives the patient, the people, that's why they used to beat him. Well, sometimes cases like this do happen in the hospital when the doctor has no idea about what's wrong with their patients. Okay, so Dollars is not actually the first person to experience that. It does happen. Imagine you beating you with a stethoscope. It's very painful, and it will be very painful too as well. So in this case, Dollars should have given the right information. So I think Dollars video is all about information to families of patients. Let's see what we have next. Like I rightly said in the beginning of the video, I really love Nigerian comedy, and so this one is from Shank. Yeah, Shank comedy. Cause I don't wanna be with you. Having fun time with this girl.
Dang, she's pretty.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, baby.
I'm here to see the doctor.
Hey, who says that? Because you want to meet a pretty lady, you went for a lab coat, and then she greets you, you say, who says that? Which doctor does that? And doctors don't dress that way. Patients wouldn't have loved to come to the hospital with your cape, with your chains. And I doubt this lady is going to give him the information. Let's see.
Oh, that's me, baby.
You don't consult outside.
Please get shit.
So I want to see him for a correction.
That's what I
Correction, that means a harm have been done.
do. What can I do for you?
So I did this.
That's deformity.
You go do that, auntie. When you do this house, boo?
Ikorodu.
Now you go do that. You go do what
I wonder what Sweetie could do.
Oh wow. I don't know what you call anything. Get it for her. Bye.
That's why you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. So right now I think he will be in trouble because he's wearing a lab coat. And if someone visits the hospital, and then yeah, trust me, no doctor would dress this way.
Don't let this guy come on his dress. Bye.
Doctor, my wife.
Hey, bro, chill. You the dad, right? So now you the...
You get it. If you don't get it, forget about it.
Thank you so much, Shanks.
I got you, doc.
Yeah, it's very important to thank the person who actually was beside the pregnant woman, because the first person beside a pregnant woman before her water breaks is very important, and so you need to thank him or her.
By the way, what are you doing with my lab coat? Oh, baby.
I'm sorry, man. Just take care. The dog is here.
No, Stitty. My equipment.
Is it mechanic shop? Equipment for what?
Please just give me 1 minute.
This is supposed to be a hospital, right?
Please, anything you do, keep pushing. All right? Just keep pushing. We got
That's
you.
the most important thing. Keep pushing. But who is actually going to be at the other side to receive the baby when the baby eventually comes out? Because babies, they are very important. Their first examination is very important when they are eventually giving birth to. So
We got you. Hello, no, Stitty. Are you okay? Where my equipment? I have an emergency right now that I'm supposed to...
how do you want the family members to do? And you are trying to say you are in an emergency and then you don't have the necessary equipment.
Thank you now.
Just keep pushing. Shanks is going. Keep pushing. I wonder where. Yeah.
Shanks, what's your problem now?
I did what you asked me. Say keep pushing.
Yeah.
I think I said that Mr. Make I push. You can't push me.
So that's eventually PG. She's trying to say as you the doctor, you said I should keep pushing, and that's when he started pushing.
Now will you move this thing back, no?
Giving birth is a vital moment. You know, it's very important that doctors are available. Midwives are available to do the necessity, because it's a vital moment and anything can happen. and you might lose your patient.
Damn. Hey, doctor, what's up? She's dead, Shanks. She's dead.
I do what you like, but you said push her. She don't die.
Hey, doctor, how about the kid, bro?
This Shanks, I think, is a smart doctor now, because what about the kid? Because there are 2 people over there. So what about the kid? And the doctor was about to leave. So let's see.
Chill, I got you.
Situations like this, you have to verify if the child is still breathing, okay, or is still alive. That's, you have to check the heartbeat, and when the heartbeat is still available, you can eventually deliver the baby and keep the baby in an incubator for the baby to mature.
What's the problem? I said this pikin slap me for face.
And one important thing, before you keep a baby in an incubator, you have to make sure the baby's lungs are okay. And I think it's above the 34 weeks. After 34 weeks, the baby's lung is matured, and then you can bring the baby out.
She mean I'm in a slap. I mean,
Shanks, be serious.
this pikin I call this doctor. Wait, make I show you.
This one is 2 weeks.
Jesus. He touched me
The
again.
baby has spectacles and everything.
Damn. This kid is crazy.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you very much for supporting, because I really appreciate it. And if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do it to subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified anytime I upload a new video. If you've not liked this video, please do it to give it a thumbs up, because the more you like this video, the more YouTube suggests it to a lot of people, and at the end of the day, we might be saving lives together. Well, if you've not watched my video with Dr. Kwafo, I had a conversation with him about his medical experience in the US. I'll place it right here, and please do well to go and watch. So this has been it. See you guys in the next one.